So hey guys, WC Hamilton here, and I am playing on the new Eriador 1.10 survival server, and I am out here in the spawn town in front of Dadcraft's little shop here of shops of blocks and things. I don't know exactly what it's called, and I have something that I wanted to pick up from him. Let's go in here. Let's see. I want Podzol. 2 diamonds per stack. I could just go get some. I mean, we're in a freaking whatever taiga something, but I can't be bothered to go do that, so we're just gonna buy a bit. 2 stacks should be fine. It's just an experiment anyway. I don't have a silk touch shovel is the problem. So I'm actually gonna have to be really, now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to be really careful about where I place this stuff, because if I don't like it, I don't have a way of getting it up, except with my axe, which that's gonna take forever. So we're gonna head over to my house real quick. I actually changed plans a little bit. I think in the last 2 episodes I said next time we're gonna build the elytra launcher, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today because it's already Saturday. I just got home from the hospital with my wife and my new baby, and for those of you who do follow me on Twitter, what in the frick? Oh man. Did he rename Polar Bear too? Or is he somewhere else? Did he rename? I spent a whole thing renaming. Oh wait, now here's Polar Bear. Okay, good dog. You stay there. That's funny. But I just got back. We spent almost a week, and that's what he left me for. Chris, thanks for the help. This is from Giannis, because a while back I gave him like over 2 stacks of what are they called? The name tags, and he was using it for his charged creeper farm, and so I guess he must have had some success. He told me he left me something over here, but I didn't know what it was, so that is awesome. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. We're just giving stuff, taking stuff, receiving everything. I should probably put it in an inner chest. Yeah, but I've been at the hospital for a week. I saw a lot of nice comments and things on my last couple of videos, which I certainly appreciate. Keeps me motivated and keeps me going. But this time it's going to be a little bit different. I'd hoped to do that elytra launcher out at the airport. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but I do have stuff that I can work on out there, and I will show you that in a minute once I get dang it. Once I get that all kind of squared away. What can I get rid of? I guess I don't need that right now. Why does this keep getting opened? Somebody must be going in there. Dragon head mob drops, I guess. You can go there. And we're gonna put those away. Yeah, but actually I started off like when I left, we've been in the hospital since this past Sunday night. And we just got back this morning. Everything's fine. Baby's fine. She's just a little lost a little bit too much weight in the first week, so they wanted to keep us an extra day or 2 to make sure everything was okay. But she's back at home, happy and healthy and cute. And if y'all follow me on Twitter, you'll be most of you should be able to see those new pictures, or at least a couple of pictures that I posted on there the other day. Yeah, but the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go back over to well, I guess technically like the third thing we're going to do is go back over to the airport area and get working on the few little projects that I feel like I can actually manage to do today. So why don't I pop on over there and get started. Okay, so we are out here at the airport like I said I was going to do. I followed through, you guys, yay. And as you can see, we've changed up some of the ground out here. It's not totally finished. There's some gaps that we were working on, but we got this section over here done. We got the 2 little intermediates, this stuff right here, and then I started working on this. Skid was helping me out a lot with this stuff, so I appreciate it. But I kind of, there's something about it that I don't like. It's hard. I'm not really good with random blocks anyway. And I think what it is, it's this hardened clay. I don't think it goes well enough with the orange in here. Like, it's fine, but it's not great. And I want it to be great. And so I'm thinking either we do, the grass, like the brown grass up here, like that stuff, or Podzol might even look better. So that's what I wanted to try out here, and we'll do that a little bit on camera. I'm just gonna, you know what? I should probably use an iron pick, because this is just gonna mow through everything. I made one the other day. There it is. Okay. So if I just take out just this stuff, this is what I want. We're just gonna pop this stuff out, and maybe it's too much. Maybe it's like weird looking, and we don't like it, and y'all are gonna say, "Ugh, terrible." But don't worry, because I'll probably have said, "Ugh, terrible," well before you guys even see this video. All right, let's do place. It's all part of the fun of the game, trying to figure out what looks good, what doesn't work, that kind of stuff. So what's it? It kind of looks like camouflage. I don't know. Maybe I should get some grass too and try that out like in a different section. I think it's getting there. I think it's kind of getting in the direction that I want. I just don't know if Podzol is exactly what we want. Let me go find some grass. Wherever, I don't know where I could find any grass that I could use. And then I will plant that around like in this area maybe, and then we'll take a look again. All right, be right back. So I failed pretty hard. You know, I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna go get Silk Touch book, and I'm gonna put it on my shovel, and I can do whatever I want. Well, as you can see, I was not so lucky with the book enchanting, and I know I probably could have just made like 3 shovels and gotten Silk Touch on at least 2 of them, but I don't know why. I just was like, oh, I want to make some books and do that. But I did get a few things that are okay. Looting 2, I could probably work into something, you know, if I ever lost this again. And efficiency 5, I made one of those. It's protection 4 and efficiency 4, and you know, it's not all terrible, but it's like, ugh. Not what I wanted. But what I did do is I went and grabbed this stuff. All right, so we've got some grass, which shouldn't look so peppy once we get it placed down here in this environment, I'll tell you what. And we also got some mycelium, because that's a little bit closer to this color. Ooh, that kind of looks all right. I'm looking. It's kind of mycelium's more similar to this in my opinion, but I could be wrong. We'll see. But we just wanna try a few things out and see what it looks like. I don't know if I like any of it, to be honest. I haven't tried it yet, and so maybe what we'll do is I've got these. Oh, I can do that. I've got these few things here, and then we'll leave this corner. That's perfect. So we do like that. We're gonna run up here, and we're gonna look at it. I am not happy with any of that. Let me see. I think I made some coarse. Maybe we just use regular dirt or like coarse dirt. I think I'd made some coarse dirt. I need to put these somewhere. Gravel. There's 1 piece of coarse dirt. Great. All right, let's grab this. Let's find some gravel. I know I brought it over here. Fine. We'll just use this many. 7. Wait, how does this? Yeah, okay. Fine. We've got 12 coarse dirt. That's probably all we need. Let's go place this in here. Let's do this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. All right, cool. That works out. I'm gonna pick this stuff up, and we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up and view it from above. So let's do that. I can't say that I do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I've just been looking at it too long and don't know how to do it. So here's 5 options. All right. And all I'm doing is replacing the hardened clay, because the orange stuff I like, but something about the hardened clay is just not quite fitting in like I want. But I want a random pattern of stuff out here that I can replace to give it more interesting look. So we have the hardened clay, which, you know, if it's the best of the worst, you know, then we'll do it. But we have the hardened clay right there, so take a look at that. And you've got the podzol down here. You've got the grass right there. You've got mycelium, and you've got coarse dirt. So let me know down in the comments, I guess, and just say like, hey man, I like podzol, or I like coarse dirt, or whatever, and I'll try to keep a total of those, and then maybe we'll play around and do a little bit more. And if everybody's like, it all looks terrible, just make it orange, then we'll do that. Or show me what you think looks good. You know, give me a random sampling of stuff, and maybe I'll do this whole thing over. I don't know, because I want it to be nice looking, but I just don't know if this is how the best way to go about it. Yeah. All right, so on to project number 2. All right, so now we're going back here, and as you can see, I've moved the sign, and the stairway goes somewhere now. What? Yeah, I actually did this the other day before we left for the hospital. So I made this little viewing area. This is like a little, this is where you go down for the departures, right? This is where you go down, you're like, okay, I got my ticket, time to go get on an aeroplane. You go down that way. But first, you know, you ever go to an airport and you see all the little, like, posters on the wall that are like, these are all the movies that were filmed in this town? Or like if you're in Nashville or something, you're like, look at all these guitars that are people used in music stuff, or, you know, whatever. This is kind of like that. This is like a little mini museum at the airport that says all the cool stuff that's available in the local area. And then we have a zombie spawner, and I've lit it up enough, I think, that it shouldn't spawn any dudes, but if it does, they're gonna probably end up in here, although it would be kind of funny to get one trapped in there. Oh, I might do that. But anyway, this is where we are right now. I think it looks kind of cool. You know, you can come down here and you'd be like, ooh, oh wait, we're gonna be late for our flight. And then you come down here, and so I've got the walls decorated, got the beams that go up through the ceiling to support the stuff to the ground and all this kind of stuff. I think it turned out nicely. But down here, this is where we're going to have the thing. So I don't know if I've described this well enough yet, but the basic idea is you're going to come down here, and then you're going to go through security. So we're going to have like a little queue, and then a metal detector, and a little place for your, you know, your shoes and luggage and stuff to get scanned. And then after that, you're going to go through that, and then you're going to get to a little minecart. Okay, so you're going to be sitting there, and then you hit the button, and then minecart whisks you away off to your launcher. And part of what I want to do, I want to integrate it into the side of the mountain over there. And what I want to do is have like either a 3x3 or a 4x4 or whatever the size of the elytra launcher is, door that opens up in the mountain, right there. Oh, actually, I already cut a hole for it right there. Yeah, so that lines up centered with the rail station. It should be high enough up that it has a nice launch over. It shouldn't land in the thing, and but not too high that we can't put in all the mechanics for the door and stuff. But yeah, it'll basically like a bat cave type of thing. So you'll go in the minecart, it'll trigger the boats via the redstone to get them going with the boat launcher. Then it'll pop you out right at the top. Should be ready to go. You jump in, the doors open, you fly on out, and then the doors close behind you. I don't know how we're gonna. Oh, I know how we'll do that. We'll do that with the minecart. Send like a delay. Like once the minecart gets back to the station, it'll shut the door. So you better do it quick, or you're gonna splat into the wall. I guess that's how we're gonna have to do that. But yeah, that's the plan, and that's the part that I'm gonna need Petty's help on. Because he said he'd want to help me design, and I didn't line that up. I thought for sure that I lined it up. Look at that. It's one over to the left. Oh well. Well, okay. So now you know that my plan. Now you know what my plans are. Let me get to working on this security line, because I haven't actually even designed anything. I may come up over to community server, do a little testaroo, get some creative juices going. And then I will be back here with something interesting for you to look at. Well, Honesty time. So, as it looks like, it doesn't seem like I've done that much. And to be honest, I haven't really done that much stuff. You know, I've got my little queue here for going through, and then we'll put a little thing across so you can't just hop the fence. But I wanted to do something a little bit more interesting with this, and I really wanted to stretch my redstone abilities. You know, like I feel like I did a pretty good job with the freaking runway lights there, but this thing blows me out of the water. And you may be asking, okay, what is it? Well, let me tell you. So you got this fence here, and let's just say that we all play on the honest up and up and whatever, and don't use ender pearls to skip the gate. But anyway, so we've got a little ticket booth here. I'm gonna put a sign on here that says tickets, and maybe like an iron golem right there, and he's gonna be your ticket master. So let's say that you've got a ticket, right? Oh, I don't have it on me. Oops, hold on. I gotta get one here. What do I not need? That, yeah. So let's say you've got the ticket on you, okay? Like so. Let's chuck this bad boy into the ticket hopper. The gate opens, and then when you walk across, gate closes. You can walk across this thing as many times as you like. You're not going to let your friends in behind you. Look at that. And then, all right, well, okay, so, all right, well, Chris, what if I just toss any old item in? Well, you get it right back. That's some redstone wizardry right there. You want to know how he did it? I bet you do. Let's go take a look. So up here at the top, we've got a couple of hoppers. 1, 2, skip a few. Right down there. The first thing, we take advantage of the fact that the hoppers draw down before they draw left to right. So since that's the case, we have some pointed in to the right over here that go into a dropper. All right, this is our incorrect items flow system. So if an item is not correct, it's going to flow over here and it's going to end up on the surface. I don't care about you. There it goes. Bye-bye. But if it is correct, which is these tickets that we're going to be selling upstairs, then let's go and run this way. This item filter right here will allow the item to flow into here, which sends it down this hopper chain, and it should end up in the back. Yes, it does. Well, while it passes through here, it's going to get a comparator read off of this hopper right here. So an item passes through, comparator sends a signal, and it sends into this RS NOR latch, which will depower this torch, and that causes this one to turn on. When that turns on, it sends the redstone signal down here, up this little torch tower, up there, to the fence gate. All right, that's what opens it. And then as you walk over this pressure plate, it'll send a signal down here. The RS NOR latch will turn off like it is right now, and it will then depower all this. The gate will close, and you can go on your merry way towards the elytra launcher, one at a time. And the reason why I used an RS NOR latch, if you don't know what it is, it's basically just a memory cell, and it's a one-sided memory cell versus a T flip-flop. You can, if you have a button attached to a T flip-flop, like we did over on the landing lights, then the item, every time you hit the button, the item will cycle. So it'll be on, off, and it can be from the same input side. This time, if I send the signal to the same input side, it's not going to switch states, okay? It's not going to change. It has to come from a different input. So this is a 2-input memory cell. A T flip-flop is like a 1-input memory cell, or like it only needs 1 input. Hopefully that makes sense. So the reason why we're using that is because we have 2 different sets of criteria that need to be met, whether we want the gate open or whether we want the gate closed. Now, can you just go up to it and go, yes, obviously. And then now it's broken. Great job, guy. But that's not the point. The point is to have fun. So, toss your ticket in the thing. Whoops. Toss your ticket in the thing. Run across like a good sport. There's probably better way. I'm not even say the word probably. There are definitely better ways that we could have done this, but I did this myself. So I'm happy with how it turned out. And don't judge me, because I know you're all sitting there going, oh man, he should have just asked Petty or Dougie or somebody. but I'm happy with it. So there. And if anybody knows a way, if you can keep these from being able to be right-clicked, if there's a way to lock these closed, you know, like with a torch. I mean, I don't think there is, but if there is a way to lock these that it's toggleable, that I can use this system, then please let me know, because I would love to add that feature in so people can't just do that. I mean, the only other way I could think of is if it was an iron door. Now, I could do it with an iron door, which is an interesting thought. We'll think about it. But yeah, let me know if you guys know of a way to keep this from happening. But otherwise, I think this is working like a charm. Thank you. So, I got a few more things I gotta get in place over here, but I think this redstone project right here is wrapped up. Now we gotta build the whole rest of the station and all that kind of stuff. Excellent. So I've added a little bit more stuff over here, and I think you're gonna like it. This guy is our ticket master. He's gonna get a name when I remember to go get some name tags from my house and spawn. But yeah, check this out. We got our little security gate here, little metal detector thing, and obviously your luggage detector metal check thing, conveyor belt. I think that looks cool. I think the really cool thing is I can't get this to work because it's not connected to anything, but I did get this to work. So check this out. So you've got you have to pass over the sensor right here, yeah? And every once in a while, you might set off the system. Let's see if I can get it to work. I might have to lower the... There it goes. So you got the dings, and you got the little repeater that lights up here, warning people that I don't know, carrying knives and stuff through. So basically, here's how we've got it wired up. Pressure plate, obviously, goes into the redstone down underneath, which goes into a monostable circuit, which I may change from the piston design to one that's silent. I'll watch one of Petty's videos here in a little bit and probably change that out. But for now, this works. I know how to do that. Then it goes into a randomizer, which we've all seen before, which I think I'm going to take that out, so it's got a better chance of it. Then it reads the comparator here. If it gets long enough, if it gets that sword up in there and goes long enough, it's going to hit this repeater, and that's going to send a full strength signal into this countdown comparator clock. So basically, this is sending a signal, 15:14. That reads 14, so that puts out 14:13, so on and so forth. Counts it down till it gets to 0 and turns off. So while that's still there, we've got this guy coming up. Oh, night, AFK and Dadcraft. All right. Good night. So while that's going off like that, it's going to be sending a signal up here to this this repeater right here, and that sends it through the wall to that repeater that we see as the lights. Then on the other side of this little clock here, we have a different type, the subtraction clock that pulses. It's like a pulsing thing. So we've seen these a million times before. And off of the output of that, we've got this repeater here, which goes into a block to make the turn. I don't know particularly, it doesn't need to go into a block. I just did that. But then it takes off of this 1, 2, 3 into our little note block here. And that's what we hear. So basically, we'll try it again. We got a higher chance. Now it should be 1 and 3. in theory. Yeah, send him on back through and check him again. Yeah, that's looking cool. And obviously it'll all be hidden away. Let's see. See if we can hide it away real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay. I need two more things. All right. So now people can walk through the metal detector and hopefully set it off every once in a while. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I thought I was being clever. But yeah, we're gonna have a few more things back in here. I don't know if we're gonna have an ability to have another iron golem, because I'll have to find a way to keep him from just like walking up and out. This guy is safe. This they could get over, so we might have to think about it. I would like to have, you know, somebody that checks the computer monitor for luggage, but we'll just have to see. And then over here, this is where you're going to go. Once you've made it through security, you got your luggage, you're ready to go to your final destination. You're going to go down here, go over this way, and then over here, there's going to be a little gate that's probably just going to be a piston activated just block that comes up. And then on the other side of the gate will be your minecart. And the gate will always be up so that you can't get to it unless there is a minecart available. And I can get more details in the next episode once I actually start, hopefully in the next episode, I've said that 3 times now, actually build the launching system, because that's when we'll do all the minecart stuff too. But basically what it's going to do is once a passenger gets into the minecart and leaves the station, the wall is going to come up so nobody else can get onto the tracks or try to get onto a minecart or anything like that. Minecart's going to go, it's going to activate the launcher, you're going to go, you're going to get in it, you're going to leave, minecart's going to come back. When the minecart comes back, it's going to trigger a clock, all right? The minecart's going to get picked up, the clock's going to start. The clock is the same amount of time as it takes to fill up the boats back into the launcher up there. And then once that's done, it's going to send a minecart back down to the station, and it's going to be ready. And when the minecart comes back up here, it's going to trigger an activator rail, which will open the gate so that hopefully you can walk up here, and as long as you're not too soon following behind somebody, you can go and get in here and then get on your way. And the only reason we're doing that is just like a prevention of you accidentally, because it's all automated. I don't want anybody to accidentally try to go too quickly to the launcher before all the boats are ready for it to work. So that's the kind of like little override safety protocol type of thing that they're going to put in place. I think it's going to be really neat. It's going to be a little bit of another Redstone challenge, but as I like to think, it could be up to the challenge of it, which is going to be cool. I like doing stuff with minecarts and like little Redstone stuff like this. So I hope you guys are into it as well. Let's see. Close this. Ticketmaster, is that okay? Nope. Okay, he says no. And I did get one zombie in here, and I don't know if he walked in from outside or if he came in from here. I'm hoping he didn't come in from here, but you never know. But he did. He totally came down there and came after me. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But it's not a big deal. It's not like it's a creeper spawner or anything. All right. So I'd asked for suggestions in the last video or the one before, one of those, about the name, because I just come up with New Eriador Municipal Airport, and it's kind of a big mouthful. So I got some suggestions, and the one I decided to go with, one actually Petty suggested it. He wanted to call it the New Eriador Airport Terminal, and I wanted to do one last something special before we close out the episode, and that's to finish this little control tower. So easy, I got some little odds and ends up here, little coffee mug going, yeah, but we're missing something here. We've got our overhead view on the laptop there, but we need something else. So what about a radar? Haha, yes. Every airport needs a radar, and we got 3 dudes up here to monitor this stuff, and then 3 to look at this other thing. Excellent. So now we know where all the planes are coming in. Oh, that took a lot of time to do that. It took a lot of time. Well, I hate to say it, guys, but it's that time again when the music rolls in, the little thing whooshes across the bottom of the screen telling you to give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And we have to say adieu. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to get done, but there's also a lot of stuff that I did get done. So take care, as always. I've been WC Hamilton, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! So first things first, we are out here at the airport. Like I said I would have. He likes his new name tag.